So, me back again. So the next bullet point I was going to cover in the fibro saga for me is disabilities. How it can affect your everyday life, as in walking, getting around, your ability to walk, or preventing you from walking. And my experience is the fact that at times my mobility hasn't been the greatest, to the point where I've been in a wheelchair. Obviously it doesn't happen every day, but everyone's different, and I find mine it's hit and miss. There'll be a day where I can't walk properly. There'll be a day where I take more breaks. If I'm out, I might have to stop a few times just to get my breath back, because of the fatigue and stuff like that. But it is also hard. I come from being a postman. So as a postman, we're walking 12, 13, 14 miles a day, some people, on their rounds. And now, I can't walk that anymore. I can't. I'm in my 40s, and I just can't do it. I wish I could. The job I did absolutely love, and I've come to the realisation that I can't do that. It knocks you a bit, because like I've said in my last videos, you feel older than what you are, as if your body's really starting to break down, even though it's not. It's just a condition which makes you feel like that. It doesn't help. As if you've watched my last video, which was on speech, today you'll see that my speech is not as bad, but that's what happens as well. So things can be in clumps and roundabouts, I suppose. One day you're going to be at your worst, the next day you're not going to be too bad. Today I'm having a slightly better day than normal, which is nice. I don't get them very often, but it is nice when you get them. But yeah, ability to walk. I've had to use a crutch before, but it does get worse. It's a disability that doesn't go away, and you just have to find the right ways to get yourself about as best you can, I suppose. It can be a bit stressful, especially, like I said, I'm in my 40s, and having to be pushed around in a wheelchair. That's not nice. But unfortunately, it comes with the other problems I've got, the fibromyalgia. And I'm probably not saying that right, but I don't know. And yeah, so your legs feel heavy. For me, my left leg feels like it pulls in to the left. They feel heavy. They feel like you can't move properly. And it's very stressful. And you just hope that it'll just go away. You just hope that, especially when you need it the most, when you need to walk and do whether you've got to go shopping, pick your kids up, whatever it might be, you hope that it does disappear, and just for those half an hour or whatever, you can just get on with it. But unfortunately, as life prevails, as life gets on, it doesn't. It hits you at the most horriblest times, and you have to deal with it. And I suppose now, since I've had it for 6 months, I got diagnosed, and we always thought it was fibro. I've had to deal with it, and there are days that it puts you down. It does with me, it puts me down, and there are days like today, I've had a good day, that makes you feel a little bit better, that they're not all jumping at you. The speech is okay, I feel normal, as in talking normally. My legs feel okay today, but I do know, give it a day or two, they're going to be back to the way they were, or those symptoms will kick in. And as much as you wish there was a magic pill that would get rid of the lot, there isn't. So you have to adapt your life to that, whatever it is you have. And obviously for me it's fibro, which isn't always easy to. So yeah, next one we'll be doing the fatigue. My next bulletin will be fatigue. So thanks for watching.